The 7,000-seat Washington Hatchet House is the place for tomorrow's regional. Yesterday, the Jasper Wildcats had an opportunity to work out on the regional hardwood. The Cats come into the regional at 19-4 after their 71-50 win over Southridge to give them their first sectional crown since 1989. Obviously, Jasper coach Ken Schultheis was pleased with his team's play and all the good things that go with the sectional title.
I was real happy about our effort really in the second and third quarter. I thought the first few minutes of the third quarter, Kurt, we totally took the game out of their hands and took it for ourselves and did a tremendous job of continuing to push the ball at them and continue to do the things we had to do till the fourth quarter when we just kind of, tried to work the time off the clock and get done. The attitude and effort was great, and the celebration was super on Saturday night. One of the biggest things that I wanted everybody in the community to enjoy it, because I think it takes a tremendous effort from the community as well as the players in order to achieve something like that. So we hope that we have given something back to the community, given them an opportunity to feel good about themselves, a little pride, a great feeling going into the regional on Saturday.
After the sectional title, the Cats had to go back to work in prep for the regional, but also had to deal with all the outside forces that go along with the sectional win. But that really doesn't bother Schultheis that much.
That's all a part of the fun of this. And, I told the kids, we're going to have fun with this. We're going to go to work and focus on the regional championship, but we're going to have fun and take advantage of the opportunities that we have, not just playing, not just practicing, but also the other things that go with it. And that's important because, again, in order for the kids to understand how good it feels and how important it can be and how much fun it is, they have to be able to have a good experience as they're going through it.
The Cats' opponent tomorrow, the Orleans Bulldogs, are coached by 35-year coaching veteran Charles Denbo. They come into tomorrow's action at 9-13 after winning the Paoli sectional. Schultheis knows the Bulldogs will come to play.
Well, there's no doubt about it, Kurt, and we've been looking at tapes, and Mr. Denbo has done a good job with that Bulldog team. They started out slow in the season, but they've come around. They're a sectional champion. I think there's 64 teams left. So obviously, to look at the record and say, well, they're only this and we're this is almost idiotic, because they are one of 64 that are left. They're a good basketball team. They're fundamentally sound. I think the Jasper people are really going to be impressed by the way they move the basketball and the patience that they display on the floor.
Orleans is led by 5'11" junior guard Tyson Crandall at 16 points per game. Senior forward Brock Robbins averages 15 points. Jasper will have to deal with a very patient Orleans offensive attack.
They're really going to work the ball offensively. They have periods where they will run with it, but I don't think we're going to see a lot of transition against us. I think we're going to see a floor that is well-balanced, and we're going to see 7, 8, 9 passes continuously. Defensively, you're going to see a mix of things. You're going to see 2-3 zone, 1-3-1, a 1-3 and a chaser, and some man-to-man. So there's going to be a lot of variety thrown at us by Orleans, trying to find the thing that might create the confusion or hurt us the most, and then I think they'll probably stay with that.
Oftentimes, teams are satisfied after a sectional and forget about playing in the regional. Schultheis doesn't think that will be a problem with his Cats.
No, it's very difficult to read kids, and I can't speak for them. I can only speak for myself, and I believe my coaching staff. When I can say that Sunday afternoon we began preparation for this regional, I think for the most part our kids are wanting to get this. We maybe have a couple of them who are still not quite there 100% focused the way they need to be, but I think for the most part we have a bunch of seniors and some other kids that want to go on and continue on, and I think a lot of that comes from the fact that they've been a part of success in other sports where they went to the second and third levels, and I think once you get over the initial excitement of winning that first level of the championship, you can start to really focus on the other levels once you have some background in that.